Hi everyone.
Hello.
We are in a special location.
Yeah.
We are coming to you from my home church in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
So hence the colorful background.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Got the ocean back here.
In this video, we finally get to share how we got engaged.
How this thing got here.
How the ring just plopped on the finger. So this was about June this past summer. We had been dating for about 6 months, and we both were on the same page knowing that we want to move forward. Jeremy was actually still not on board yet, and it really meant a lot to us that he wouldn't be so against it. I didn't want it to be a situation where he is just completely devastated by it.
Yeah.
And so that was still a working piece, but in June, this past June, I spent a month in Los Angeles just to do some ministry there, to do some support raising there. And we had always planned that Estienne would come visit 2 weeks in. So
yeah. So I visited, and we just had some good talks. We had a talk with Jeremy during that time while I was there, and I was shocked. Like, he didn't shut down completely. He was actually surprisingly like, okay.
And well, what did you say in this talk, though?
I mean, I told him, like, I want to marry your mom, and I would love to be your dad.
Big
and
things.
It was super big conversation. So, but he surprisingly was like, this is really new for me.
Yeah.
Rather than, I don't want this.
So yeah, we were just really shocked. He wasn't like, yay! But he wasn't like devastated either. So we really felt for the both of us that it was a green light to move forward. But his trip was coming to an end. But like the next day or so, I take him to the airport so for him to fly back to Kansas City.
So she thinks.
So what happens?
So she drops me off at the airport. I go through the gate through security. I send her a few video messages. I'm leaving. See you later. Miss you. Love you. Bye. And then I leave the airport and I go spend a couple of days with my friend. I get ready to get engaged. She thinks her friend is coming to visit her to hang out for the day.
Yes.
I planned it out. I had called her ahead of time to get her to the special place that I had planned out.
In Malibu. And so I think he's in Kansas City this whole time. So I meet up with my friend in Malibu. We go on a short hike. And once we get up to the top, she's like, oh my gosh, Carol, I have something for you in the car. Let me just go run down and get it real quick. Jeremy, come with me. And I said, okay, sure. So I'm at the top there. It's like you can see the Pacific from there. And all of a sudden I hear a familiar voice say my name.
I said, hey, Carol.
And I'm like, oh.
She turns around.
And my first thing I think I said was, you're still here.
So I pulled out a letter I had written to her. I read it to her, and then I proposed right there, up there on this oceanside cliff. And of course, because she has a ring on her finger, she said yes.
I said yes, yeah. And it was actually really significant, just the timing of it. He didn't know it at the time, but the week he came to visit, it was the week where it was gonna be the anniversary of my parents' wedding, and like 2 days later, it was the anniversary of my dad's passing. And I just felt like my dad also passed away in Los Angeles. And so when I got engaged, like none of us planned that it would happen there. He didn't know that Los Angeles had meaning. And I just felt the Lord, like, a land that used to represent loss and pain and death, that is the same land where I got engaged, where I'll have a husband, where my son will have a dad. And I just felt the Lord, just his sovereignty, wanting to change just the storyline and giving us a new story. And so it was really special and significant for me. And just 2 days after that, it was Father's Day. And so I just got to share at a church that day about how even in our lack and in our loss, the Lord is a father and he's good. And it was just so sweet to finish that story off with the engagement story.
Yeah, it was so sweet. I had no idea that these things were at play. I just had wanted to propose somewhere special.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our story. That's how we got engaged. That's how we got here to where we are. Hope you guys have enjoyed coming alongside of us and just listening. We have one more video coming tomorrow, just sharing where the Lord is taking us, where we feel he's leading us in ministry, and just the upcoming family together. And we just ask that you would consider just partnering with us, sowing into us as it's coming to the end of the year. and you're looking at places to give, we just ask that you would consider giving towards the upcoming Reynolds family.
Yeah.
And join us tomorrow to hear more.
Yeah, I think it's just really neat that we both get to labor together in the same ministry and really do it as a family. And so I am excited to share more about just the things we're involved in and what lies for us in 2020. So stay
See you
tuned.
guys.